Hello everyone, how's it going? I'm WoWcrendor and welcome back to more vanilla WoW stories. Hello. This is not vanilla WoW that we're in, but you know, I can think back to what it used to look like. Doing these will be a lot easier once I actually have vanilla WoW to use. I know people will be like, use a private server, but I just don't know. It just I want the original thing, you know what I mean? I don't know. But hey, let's talk about what Hillsbrad Foothills used to be before there's a crater, there's sludge fields, and you know the South Shore was actually a real city. It wasn't ruins. So back when you would level your undead, at least Horde side, right? Alliance is a little different because I think you're a little higher level. Undead, you do Tirisful, you do Silverpine, and then you go to Hillsbrad. And this, I believe this was the first zone that actually enabled PvP as a Horde player. This was kind of like the Barrens for... well, actually, what would that be? The Barrens... Would it be the Barrens? Or would it be... Well, I guess it would be more like the Southern Barrens, right? Because there's like the Northern Barrens, Southern Barrens, so... but even then, like, was the Barrens PvP enabled? I don't remember. I know there was PvP in the Barrens, but I think if you were on a PvP server, the Barrens was only PvP enabled for Alliance. So I think Horde would just enable PvP and fight the Alliance. From what I remember, I may be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm not wrong. Either way, Hillsbrad was PvP enabled for everybody. So when you stepped into here, you were like, shit, dude, I'm going to PvP. South Shore was not green and foggy. It was a very happy Alliance town, and they were just chilling down here, and it was one of the main sites of PvP. And then Tarren Mill was for the Horde, and that was up here, which was another main site of PvP. Because it turns out when you put level 20 and 30 Alliance and Horde together for the first time in a zone, trying to quest, there's going to be some PvP going on. So Tarren Mill PvP became a big thing because back then, Battlegrounds didn't exist. Warsong Gulch was not a thing, and that was the first Battleground. So people had to make their own PvP, essentially, and so we'd just come here and fight. And it didn't matter what level you were. And I think that was a really cool thing. Because it wasn't like, oh man, I can't fight with the big kids. I'm only level, 26, and there's some level like question marks or 40s or whatever fighting over there. It was one of those things where you felt like you were contributing, even if you were only level 26, right? You'd be like, hey, I'm doing 10% of his health. It took me a while to do it, but hey, I helped kill that guy. And so it was this camaraderie type of thing where everybody'd group up and go fight all the Alliance, or I'm sure if you're Alliance, you'd fight all the Horde, and you just run around, and you just fight. And I think that's what made it so memorable and so nostalgic was it was really the first PvP, quote, battleground type of thing. And, it didn't matter what level you were. You got to PvP, and you felt like you were part of your faction. You felt like something more than just, some guy questing. You were like, dude, now I'm like a member of the Horde. I'm fighting the Alliance and stuff like that. So I think that's why people like Tarren Mill PvP or South Shore PvP, whichever side you were on. Give me your stories of all the South Shore Tarren Mill PvP. I'd like to hear it. That's why, if you remember a few years back, they tried to make a Tarren Mill Battleground or whatever, Tarren Mill PvP Battleground type thing, but it wasn't the same, right? It's just a bunch of high levels in a battleground fighting. Like, it was cool that they did that as like an anniversary thing, but it was just, you can't replicate or recreate that type of thing. So one thing I wanted to bring up, I don't even know are the spiders still here? I think the spiders were around this area. I don't know if the spider Ichor quest is even here anymore. Is it? Well, around this area, there used to be spiders, and the spiders would drop spider Ichor for a quest. You needed 10 bear asses and 1 spider Ichor. I don't even think the bears are here anymore. So that's kind of where the bear quest thing came from too. You legit needed to get like 10 bear flanks or something. So it was like 10 bear asses. And then you needed 1 spider eye core. And it took me, I want to say hours. It took me hours to get that eye core. Some people say ichor. I looked it up. It is ichor, so I say ichor. I'm sure you can say it either way, but I think it's besides the point. This quest and the Age Gorilla Sanu were the 2 longest quests, and I'm excited to play Classic WoW again, just so I can see if it's going to take me 10 years to get the spider ichor again. So that's a memory that's just ingrained in me. Oh, and down here's the turtles. There's still the Snapjaw turtles walking around. Although it looks like the river dried up during the cataclysm, I guess. Unless it's just glitched out. That's a possibility. But I think it's dried up, right? I think it's dried up. It's not. But wait, the river's down here? Is it dried up? Yeah, it's got to be dried up, right? That's... Otherwise, it would be like glitching out or something. Either way... Wait, this is weird. Wait, what? I think it is glitched. Dude! I think the water's glitched. I don't think it just starts right here. Dude, Bobby Kotick took all the rivers. He's taking the land now. He got the money, now he's taking the land. Soon the turtles will be gone, the grass, patches of grass will be gone. Oh, there's the creeper. There's the ichor creepers. They're just over here now. Bobby Kotick probably took those over there too. All right. But yeah, I remember killing these Snapjaws, trying to get their shells. I was just trying to make money in the dumbest ways. I was like, dude, I'll just get Snapjaw shells and make money that way. It made absolutely no sense. There's a cranky Benj. It's like Benji. And this was I don't know, I just have memories of farming these Snapjaws. And then this little place over here with the trolls. I remember this too. I think this was a quest for something. It might still be a quest for something. It might be like a shaman quest. I know it was for something. Maybe it was... it might have been warrior. I think it might have been my warrior quest. This warrior. He was my vanilla wild warrior. For like prot or something. No, not prot. Maybe berserker stance? It was some stance. I'm pretty sure. I'm right. I gotta be right. Somebody tell me. Thank God I have you guys in the comments. Otherwise, just have to look all this up on my own. So I remember that. I also remember in the Alterac Mountains over here. Let's go fly over here. Here is the entrance to the Battleground Alterac Mountains. I remember when this got put in, and I was very excited. I'm like, dude, there's stuff here now, and you could buy, your Frostwolf Legionnaire cloak. You got your Don Rodrigo's Bane, or Bane, Don Julio's Bane. I remember wanting these, being like, oh my god, this got 8 strength. Oh my god. The Unstoppable Force. I know the Stoppable Force was like a gray item or something that dropped there. I think I have Frostbite in my bank or something. It was a good, like, axe for my one-hander when I played Prot. And then Frostwolf Howler. Some good stuff in there. What's this quest? This is just like a battleground. Earn Reverence. Oh, wait. I turn that... Oh, wait. I can get my upgraded Frostwolf insignia. Wow. What an honor. That used to be... Oh, my God. I need to do one on Alterac Valley. I need to do one of these on Alterac Valley. Because that just gave me some Alterac Valley flashback memories. Alright. Dude, turning in the blood, turning in the scraps and the bones and everything. Oh, my God. What else? Up here, I remember there's cougars and, like, the assassins and stuff. So this... I think they changed this a little bit, but I'm pretty sure this is still pretty similar to what it used to be. But there are definitely cougars up here. I think they're down here. Cougars, man. And then, oh my god, I remember wandering up here and being like, huh, what's up here? And then being like, oh my god, these guys are level like 35. Well, they scale now to your level because, level scaling and everything, but they're level 35 and you would be level 25 back then and things didn't scale. So you were like, oh shit, dude. these ogres are like question mark ogres. Like, I can't wander up here yet. And I think that was another sense of adventure type thing. You know what I mean? Like, you're this new guy in this zone. You've been questing. You're a noob. And then, boom, you hit Hillsbrad Foothills, this big forest area. And you've got all these creatures around. You've got the other faction trying to kill you. You wander up here into the mountains. And you're like, oh, shit. These guys are question marks. I can't fight these ogres. I got to go level and come back. And it was that, it created that fun sense of adventure that I think definitely gets lost in modern games, where it's like, not everybody is having fun on the same level. You know, some guy can go kill those ogres to put in the time, but the other guy doesn't get to because, you know, he didn't put as much time. We'll just have the ogre scale down to like level 1 so he could kill him fine. It'll be like, you know what I mean? Like, no, that's the whole point. It's like you wander out, you see stuff like, oh man, I can't kill these yet. I'll come back later when I'm stronger and I'll kill them. That was like part of, that's what a game is, right? That's what an adventure is. I don't know. It feels like a lot of games do lack that. They have more handhold you, like, come on, follow the line. It's like, that's part of the open world adventure. Like, as much, I'm not a big open world person. Like, there's very few open world sandboxy games that I like, but things like in an MMORPG like WoW I think is great, because you wander out and you do see all these things and you're like, man, I want to come back later and get those. Either way, that was that. Here's the Alliance side of Alterac Mountains. What's over here? I don't think, well, I mean, I don't think any of this was here before. Oh wait, Araga. It's Araga's cubs. So this must be a Cataclysm thing, but it's definitely like the type of cougar things that used to be there. Anyway, down here was one of my favorite things. Hold on. I guess there's also the mine. I didn't really care as much about this area because it was more Alliance. You had the Azerlode mine, which I believe had a bunch of kobolds. It was either kobolds or humans. Then you had Murlocs on the coast. You know, Murlocs, that's what, you know, they're everywhere. And then over here, now this is what I was getting at. All right, there's this thing. No, that's not, here we go. Durnhold Keep. There's a quest in Durnhold Keep, and it was like to get the key and unlock the guy's chain or something, right? Now it's just all these elementals. Yeah, there was an orc dude, and you had to get the key and unlock his chain, right? I'm pretty sure that's what it was. It definitely wasn't D1000 and Zephyrus. It was like an orc and you help free him. But I don't have like great memories of that. Here's what I remember the most. I remember this big ass broken wall. I remember running down here and just being like, oh my god, dude, look at this. This gate, this wall, like why is this here? Why is this separating the Arathi Highlands? Thoradin's wall. And then you go into here, and obviously everything's really high level, but it's just kind of crazy. Like, I love the Arathi Highlands for, I think, that reason. You know, you walk through this wall and you see these rolling plains and hills. Obviously, this is also updated now, which I don't even mind, because I think the Arathi Highlands look pretty cool with the update, but it was something back in the day when you would pass over this wall or walk under it, just be like, oh my god, it's crazy. The other thing that I wanted to bring up was down here in Dungarak, because I remember, you know, you're questing through all these things, right? Everything's like you're around your level, and then you get to Dungarak, and all these dwarves are elite, and you're just like, what the shit? And I remember just running up trying to fight them. I don't even know if they're elite anymore. I don't even know if there's I can't even click on the. Is there just like nothing here anymore? There's a ghost dwarf. I don't know what happened. What happened, Dungarak? Used to be scary. Either way, you would come here and then you try to fight something and you're like, oh my god. See, I realized you had to get a group together to fight these. And they weren't even like, you know, crazy named elites, but it was just this little area with the elite dwarves, and you're like, I can't fight this on my own. And you had to put a group together to take these out. Oh, there's a Dungarak spirit. I guess that's what it is now. But I don't know. I remember dying to this a lot because I didn't figure it out, where I was like, I need more people to do this. I was just like, nah, I could do it. And after a few times of trying, I was like, all right, you're supposed to get a group. And those are really my biggest Hillsbrad memories that I can think of. That, just PvPing, having a good time. And I just love the scenery. It's like an autumn, fall type of thing with the trees, the water, the rocks. I just don't know. I love the aesthetic of Hillsbrad too. And it's pretty nice. It's like more of a summer fall than Azshara. Azshara is like a deep fall. Like the trees are orange. They're already going into winter, but this is like, spring or a summer going into fall, where everything's still very green, but you got some trees starting to change. So I always liked it. It was a nice little zone. Very nice. Very. I'm just like, man, it's very nice. It sounds like something a 60-year-old woman says, but it was very nice. Very nice zone. I enjoyed going there and having brunch and seeing everybody in the family. All right. I don't know what I'm talking about now, so I'm gonna stop. But hey, thanks for listening to this one. Hopefully you had some good nostalgic memories as well. What is this? I don't even know what's up here. Hopefully Bobby Kotick gives us the water back. I think maybe he just like took it and put it up here like the Grinch or something. Either way, if you got any recommendations, leave them in the comments below on what you want to hear vanilla classic WoW stories about, because I can pretty much talk about anything because I played all of vanilla classic WoW, and I love rambling and nostalging like an old man, going back to my roots. I remember that. That was like still, like, think about it, that's still 15 years ago. Oh my god. I really am. You think about it, it's like that's pretty long. Water's still gone. Either way, thanks for listening and watching, and give it a thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe, all that typical YouTube stuff. Or don't. It's up to you. Thanks for watching. Okay. See ya.